And welcome back to Community Crossroads. I am now joined with Joel Novosad with the City of Victoria to talk about Tejas Fiesta. Welcome to the show once again.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Anytime, anytime. So we got Tejas Fest coming on. What can we expect to see this year?
So we just announced our lineup a few weeks ago. Great, incredible reaction from the community. People are very excited. We're very happy to be bringing back a signature festival to Victoria. And we looked at the legacies of events like Boot Fest and Armadillo Fest to form our lineup, and I can proud to say we have probably the biggest investment we ever had in live music, and especially in the Tejano. So on Friday night, October 4th, we'll be kicking things off with local group Fantasia, followed by Grupo Vida, and then Las Phoenix, who's played before, used to play at Boot Fest, always a staple in the region, a hugely popular act, and then capping it off the night with Bobby Pulido, which is a huge Tejano music star. Guy's been around for decades, and we're very excited to have him. So that's our Friday night lineup. The event begins at 5:30 p.m., goes until 11:30, and then the next day, Saturday, begins bright and early at 10 a.m. We're still forming our lineup for our second stage. That's going to be going throughout the day, but the main stage is going to kick off around 5 p.m. And we're doing a little bit of a mix at the beginning with a group that has some local ties. The Past Lives, they're from Austin, and they play a mix of covers and funk and rock, and they're a really, really energetic group, and they're a lot of fun to watch. And following them is Jared Birmingham, who is a local just staple of the country music scene. And then our two acts closing out the night, very excited to have Chris Cagle. He was a big name in the 90s and 2000s, and check him out on YouTube. He's got some hits that I know you've heard on the radio. And then our festival headliner, very excited to have the Josh Abbott Band here in downtown Victoria for Tejas Fest. They were the headliners for the first Boot Fest in 2011, and their profile has only grown since then. They're a huge name in the Texas country scene, and we're really excited to have them. So we have got an incredible lineup, and we're excited to produce this event again for the community.
No, yeah, it sounds like an incredible lineup and the hard work behind it. Tell me about that. It must have been a big collaboration.
Right, yeah, and I mean, we're having to do all this planning because you've got to book these artists months in advance. So we're doing this while we're planning our big April 13th bicentennial celebration that we had a few months ago, which was a huge success. But it's a lot of things to juggle at the time. We were also working on getting a few other activities for part of the event. I'm excited to say that we'll have armadillo racing at Tejas Fest, kind of the legacy of Armadillo Fest. We're hiring a company out of Dallas that produces that and brings the armadillos and has the races, and it's just going to be a fun family activity, as well as lucha libre. So the luchador wrestling is going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to have our traditional things like the kids corral and car show and vendor market and food vendors and cornhole tournament and live music, but we're bringing some new wrinkles in, and there's even more activities that we're planning right now behind the scenes yet to announce, but there'll be coming more information on that soon.
Well, Joe, it sounds like we have a pretty packed day. Can you remind us one more time when this is going to be and where people can go for more information?
Yes, you can go to discovervictoriatexas.com. That's our Convention Visitors Bureau website. We've got a lot of information out there about Tejas Fest. It will be Friday and Saturday, October 4th and 5th. This year in De Leon Plaza, the newly renovated De Leon Plaza in downtown Victoria. We're excited to
shine.
Yeah, a great moment for that stage to shine even more, even though it did such a huge thing on April 13th. But to produce a huge event like Tejas Fest there is going to be really exciting.
All right. Well, Joel, thank you so much for your time today, and we hope to catch that event. And it's going to be a packed lineup. Excited to see that.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And for everyone at home watching, come to our website, Crossroads Today, for more information on this lineup and Tejas Fiesta, and stay with us for more Community Crossroads up next.